The voice you use on yourself is not background noise. It is command. It tells your body when to brace. It tells your mind when to quit. It tells your nervous system what kind of future to expect. And most of the time, that voice wasn't chosen. It was inherited. From pressure, from comparison, from environments where being hard on yourself felt like the only way to survive. So you learned to stay sharp with yourself, to criticize first, to point out flaws before anyone else could. But survival language is not the same as growth language. And what kept you alive will eventually keep you stuck. Because every time you say, "I'm not disciplined enough," your brain hears a verdict. Every time you say, "I always fall off," your body learns to expect collapse. Words don't just describe reality. They build it. You don't rise to your intentions. You fall to your internal instructions. And here's the hard truth. No one can build confidence while speaking to themselves with contempt. No one sustains discipline while calling themselves weak. No one heals while constantly telling themselves they are the problem. You are not failing. You are carrying more than you were taught how to hold. You are not inconsistent. You are exhausted from pushing without safety. You are not too sensitive. You are responding to years of unprocessed pressure. So this is where power actually begins. Not with hype, not with motivation, with language, with catching the moment right after the mistake when the old voice shows up, and choosing, deliberately, to interrupt it. Instead of saying, "I ruined it again," say, "I'm still in this. One moment doesn't erase my effort." Instead of saying, "I should be further by now," say, "I'm building something that lasts, not something that just looks good." This is not about being gentle. It's about being precise. Shame is sloppy. It generalizes. It exaggerates. It lies. Power is specific. Power names what happened without turning it into an identity. And when you change the way you speak to yourself, you change how safe it feels to try again. You change how much risk you're willing to take, how long you stay when things get uncomfortable, how often you choose yourself instead of self-punishment. So speak to yourself like someone whose future you respect, like someone you refuse to sabotage with careless words. Because the strongest people aren't the ones who are the hardest on themselves. They're the ones who know how to correct course without tearing themselves apart. Change the way you speak about yourself. Not because it feels good, but because it works.